Nick, on just sort of how you stay up to date with some of this, some of the changes you mentioned earlier, which is obviously a bit of a challenge given how often things are changing. So yeah, for you, Nick, on the front line, as it were, how do you stay up to date with some of the changes, particularly around AML compliance?
Well, basically, with there's various companies out there. Till is one of them, where basically they can do training remotely with the staff, and every year, basically, we keep our staff up to date of the changes. They know where to look regarding the sanctions list and everything like that. Basically, AML is probably one of the biggest discussions we have. It's not a bolt-on or an add-on. It's part of the process. We have to do it, and we consider a third of our time on a conveyancing file is to do with AML, because it's not just one check; it's an ongoing check. So it's essential that it's done on the onboarding. And we get everything back. We do our know your client checks, check regarding their identity, how long we've owned the property, on the sell, on the purchase, source of funds, source of wealth. We have to do that before we can do any chargeable work. So the quicker we do that, the quicker you can progress on the file and get the clients into their property, which they're paying us to do. But it's an ongoing training. We literally have weekly, with the directors here, we have weekly meetings, and regarding the staff, where basically we have teams where we have a AML channel where any updates is there, and they decide firm's policy, and of course thirdly we have discussions.
Yeah, I also remember working there, Nick, you or Peter would be on a webinar every couple of days, one of you, just keeping up to date with it as well, whether it was to do with AML or anything. You know, there's enough of them out there, and like Nick just said, there's enough conversations going on internally between other conveyancers and on LinkedIn, etc. You know, where if something's important enough that's changed, you just hear about it as well, right? It usually feeds through the grapevine eventually.
Yes, and luckily our regulator, we can go onto their site and they've got all up-to-date information on there, so we're quite lucky regarding them.